Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to my Happy Friday Night Show. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. It is my birthday, so I'm so excited to have a party. And I think we have thousands of people at my party, which I think, don't tell anybody about that, but I think that's a record during COVID, right? Nobody can do that. So we, of course, got a toast to my 35th birthday, or not, my birthday, period. So I gave everybody this recipe beforehand, but of course this recipe is found in my new book, Stripology Mixology 2. This cocktail I call the Quarantini. It was kind of born in the start of all of it. And so I usually make it one at a time because it's nice to shake it up. But I told everybody that I would give you an idea on how you can batch make these, because we have a batch going. I am not just here by myself. Mr. Honey Producer is, of course, running things with another producing help, because we've got a lot of fun stuff planned here. I have my staff here, my family, so that is COVID approved. So we do have a live audience. COVID approved. So I did make a batch, and sometimes it's really nice to make a batch, even if it's just your family, so you don't need to make drinks, be shaking all night. So, but a really easy trick, you know, as quilters, we do math all day, right? And I do math all day, all night, sometimes in my sleep. But, so this is a really easy math, though. So sometimes when you're doubling and tripling and, you know, 18 timesing a recipe, it can be a little tricky. But this one trick is very, very easy. So as you know, recipes for cocktails, there's going to be ounces. Ounce and a half of this, ounce of this, ounce of this, half ounce, whatever. Easy recipe, kind of a little, what do they call them? The little tricks that you do is to get 8 drinks, you just turn those ounces into cups. Right? So the Quarantini recipe is 1.5 ounces of vodka. So I put a 1.5 cups of vodka, yes. There's a 1/2 cup of limoncello, a 1/2 cup of orange juice, 1/2 cup of lemon juice, and then a 1/4 cup of the honey. And I mix that without the ginger beer, without the sparkling water if you're using that. And just stir it really nicely up until the honey is mixed. And I'm so excited. There's extra good honey in here because Julie, my helper Julie, she is also a beekeeper, and her little worker bees made this beautiful honey. Isn't it tasty, everybody? And so then you can just keep this. So this would make 8 drinks. So don't fill a cup with this. So you pour ice in your cup, put like a halfway, and then you put your ginger beer and your soda on top. However strong you want it to be, however sweet you want it to be, that's where you can play with the ratio. So nice tricks. I always try and make it G-easy, don't I? So I don't know where to put this. So tonight is going to be a really fun night. Let's toast again so I can have a sip. And so my main goal today, of course, it's my birthday, so I, of course, want to kind of pay it forward all the time. So tonight we are going to have, we have what I call the Gudrun QuiltAway. Yes. So I have put up a product on my website that you can purchase for $5, which will be a donation to my favorite charities. Normally every holiday season on Christmas Eve, I have taken quilts and donated to homeless shelters in the area. And because of COVID, that is not going to be possible this year, but I still want to do my part and give a sizable donation to those shelters because they are in so much need right now. And so I am challenging all of you to take part in it. So by purchasing and donating $5, you go to the website. The link for this is just right in the description of this video. So if you're on YouTube, it should be below. If you're on Facebook, it's above or somewhere. And you can also just go to my website, gequiltdesigns.com, and find that. And so for $5 donation, every donor, every $5 donation, actually on Tuesday, Tipsy Tuesday next week, I will randomly draw 4 donors and they will get a quilt. So instead of giving these quilts to the actual people at the shelters, you can get a chance to own one. So there's your chance. And of course, I encourage you to purchase one at a time, because one purchase is one entry. If you want to add more money in your pot or donate more, you can also put just more quantities, but that will only give you one entry. So if you want multiple entries, just purchase multiple times. And so all of those donations will go to the 3 shelters here in the area, and it's all listed on the website. I'm not going to even try to remember all of that right now because I am live in front of you with the lights in my face. That's kind of new, so I can barely see anybody. But we're going to kick it off with a little bit of a show and tell. First off, I want to show you kind of throughout the night, I'm going to show you these 4 quilts that I'm giving away for the Gudrun Gift Away 2020. Who knows, maybe an annual thing. And so we're going to start with the first one. So can I have my helpers, my daughters Svana and Adam, come on over. They're so festive. Festive tonight for you all. They're going to, this first one is a full-size Nova quilt. Just come back here so I'll get out of the way if need be. Whoops. Watch out. There's lots of stuff in the way. So this is a full-size Nova made with K fabrics and a background. And beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So this will be one of those that you get a chance to win. You get a chance to own if you donate the $5. So you get in the pot. I love this one. It's just single background and a bunch of fun K-facet fabrics. Thank you, guys. So from here, of course, normally on our Friday shows, we talk about what's been going on. I show you all the new products and stuff like that. We have new products, but we're not going to talk about them tonight. You can go to the website and check it out, of course. But I'm going to show you on Tuesday. So no talk about that. We're just going to have fun. And I told you we're going to have some other giveaways, too. So we're going to have live music. An amazing Kathleen Johnson is going to grace us with her voice, and a keyboard player, Ryan Bynum. Yes? And so it's going to be a beautiful, fun night, I hope, for everybody. And who knows, maybe some surprises. So we will have giveaways. We'll break it up, and I'll do giveaways throughout the night. So, and of course, all the giveaways will be from our live comments. So keep commenting on everything. Whatever it is, we love it. We love to get feedback. So I'm going to kick it off now with the trunk show of all the quilts from the new book. It's always a little bit different to see them in real life. So there's 13 quilts in the book. So this is, of course, Stripology, Mixology 2 I'm talking about. 13 quilts and 13 cocktail recipes. We should have a drinking game. Every time I say a certain word, we should drink. Then I have to drink. Every time we say a quilt? Whoa. Okay. I can control that one. That means 13 times. All right, so the book is, like I said, fresh and new, and we're going to start off with the first one. So in the book, there are quilts made with 10-inch squares, 5-inch squares, 1.5-inch strips, and 2.5-inch strips. So a mixture of all of those pre-cuts that we know and love. Move this way a little bit. Yeah, you got to say the left and right because I'm really bad at that. So this first one is called JoJo. This one is named after my grandson because I came up with the design as he was about to be born. And of course, after I got the news that his mom was in labor, there was no sleeping for me. So I started playing with some leftover fabrics from the baby quilt I had already made him. And this was the result. Really easy, fun quilt to make. Now I'm going to chuckle every time I say quilt. And 10-inch squares. Of course, if you have the Stripology rulers, that's going to be super easy to make because you square up every single one. So a perfect one to begin with, perfect for beginners. And I used a mixture of fabrics, a lot of them from our Paris bundle, and then I just mixed in some of the other colors from all the beautifulness that is found in my fabric collection. So that's it. That's JoJo. Should we show the backs since we can do that now? Ooh. Yes, I had this Paris fabric. Of course, I had to include that. But I had to piece it a little bit too, so I can get my label in there. Now, you're catching me there. I haven't even written anything on the label yet, but there's a label on it. All right, so go grab the next one. I'm going to go through it kind of in order, so we'll do the 10-inch square patterns. Can you guys see questions, if there's any questions?
Jojo's very nice. Love the drinking game.
I see. I know my audience. It's great. Love the drinking game. So do I. All right, the next quilt up is Trixie. Trixie is made with a mixture, actually, because she's made both with 10-inch squares and 2.5-inch strips. So all the 2.5-inch strips are going to be what is light in my quilt, and then 10-inch squares are from all the colorful fabrics, and then we have an accent fabric, which is that dark one. So you could just pull anything out for your accent fabric. I used it in the binding too. And this one has multiple different layout options in the book, about 6, but you can probably come up with even more on top of that. So let's check out the back of Trixie. I think, is it mostly one? Oh, mostly one fabric, because I loved it. It just matched what I used in the background for the 2.5-inch strips, and another label that I haven't written anything on. That's probably going to be all the quilts in this book, but there's a label on it. All right, so next one up, I believe, is going to be Sammy. I'm going to guess, yeah. Next one up is Sammy. So this one also is a mixture, 10-inch squares and then 1.5-inch strips. And mine is super scrappy. My quilt is super scrappy. This, I just pulled all kinds of squares from my collection. So this is a mixture of many different fabric lines. I just pulled all the greens and blues and kind of fun, beachy, fun fabrics. And then the 1.5-inch strips are all also scrappy, all just hot pink, whatever, fun stuff, as you can see. Animal print, all kinds of craziness, but that's what makes it lovely. You could, of course, make this one a much more controlled colorway, but I like it like this, and we photographed it on a beach in Minnesota, but it was a beach. Okay, let's check the back. Ooh, I had a lot of this fabric, obviously. I had a lot of this fabric, so it's mostly one fabric and some, what are those, geese? Waterfowl, something? Some birds? That's awesome. Okay, next one up. Did you guys show your shirts? You gotta show your shirts next time. They light up, they got batteries. All right, so the next quilt I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna finish this before this trunk show is done, is Athena. Athena is made with 10-inch squares, but you can also use a mixture of 5-inch squares and 2.5-inch strips. So you would just have to have a full strip and then 5-inch square. And I use all blues. These are all fabrics from the Blues fabric line by Moda that is recent. And so this was a play on a hunter star. So I've always wanted to make a hunter star, but the different techniques for it, I was just like, no, I'm not about that. I don't want to do that. You know, cutting all those, diamonds and all this stuff. And so I'm like, let me figure out how to make a hunter star looking quilt that is, of course, absolutely pain-free. And so this one is that. So it is like a hunter star. The only extra thing is that you get this little triangle, a dark triangle here and a light triangle here, which actually kind of adds to the quilt, right? So look at it. You got diamonds, you got trapezoids, you got triangles, you got half hexagons, but we don't sew a single triangle. We're always working with squares and rectangles. And then we square up, so it all fits together. Beautiful, right? But I don't have to tell most of you that. You know how that works with my patterns. I think I used just a single fabric on the back, did I? What did I do? So just as much as a surprise for me. Nope, it's pieced. It's pieced. All right, awesome. And I love, love, love the quilting on it. So this was quilted by Scandia, by Ann Hurlbert of Scandia. Beautiful, beautiful job. Can they see the quilting from kind of, sort of, not really? I can see it. All right, no questions popping up on any of that stuff? They love it? Yeah, I don't have a screen now with the questions, so I have to trust you guys. Yeah, we have a little one. This is spinning daisies. Of course, I just made the crib size, so, but this is the cutest. So this was one of the options that we did for the stripping on the side project. How many was stripping on the side with me? Did you get any questions from your husbands? Why you were stripping on the side? I hope so. That just makes it fun. All right, so this is made with 1.5-inch strips. I did just a scrappy border. The pattern includes just yardage for a border, but I just wanted to use my beautiful Tula Pink scraps. So it's a very easy thing to do a scrappy border. All you want to do is just make sure you have, you can cut any rectangles because they don't have to fit. You just chop it off. And it's just a great way to add some more color, especially with a scrappy center like that. It just ties it all together. All right, that's it. This is a piece back too, I think. Yeah, it didn't have enough. Oh, there's some leftover boo-boo things on the back. It was an idea that never really fully formed, so change of plans, that happens. So there's another quilt in the book that is using 1.5-inch strips, and that is, I call her Harmony 2 because there is a Harmony quilt hanging right behind me using 2.5-inch strips. And then this is the little baby sister or something made with 1.5-inch strips. Just so much fun to make, and I used all kinds of scraps for this. Just went into my bin of 1.5-inch strips and started playing. The background, it's one of my favorites these days. It's one of the Spectrostatic fabrics by Juicy Juice for Andover, and which we carry this one. I believe this is the gunmetal color. Is the back any? All hedgehogs, yes, because I had hedgehogs. I had to do all hedgehogs. And they got glitter on them too. I mean, what's not to love? Great quilt. All right, moving into a little bit bigger strips, so 2.5-inch strips. This next one is called Angler's Choice. This one was in an old book of mine called Strip On that has been out of print for quite a few years. And what I try and do when I have books that are out of print, I either republish them as single patterns or I pull them into other books where they have a really good fit. And so I totally redid it in different colors than the original. And so this is now in the new book. And I added some sizes and did some fun stuff with the instructions to use some of my very helpful G-Easy tools. So it makes it even more pain-free. So great fun. I just used scrappy strips and then a beautiful rainbow shimmer indigo. And the rainbow shimmer indigo is the background. And I love, because it has a little bit of gold in it, but I love the fact that it's irregular. It's irregular specks. We like that, irregular dots, irregular specks. All right, is there a fun back, you guys? Always a fun back. A little bit of leftovers. All right, so more 2.5-inch quilts are coming up. Quilts, you guys, you're not keeping up.
What's the background on English?
Background on Angler's Choice was Rainbow Shimmer Indigo. The color is indigo. We have that one in both 1 yards and 3 yards.
Why the name?
Angler's Choice, because they look like lures when they were like the spinners when I first designed it. I don't know why I was thinking of that, because I'm not a fisherman at all. But that's just what came to mind. All right, so this is another one that was in another book, the same book, Strip On. It's called Milky Way, and it's been a request for a long time for me to republish it, and so I did. I rewrote the pattern just a little bit, but there's one size. But I also wrote it, I always wanted to make it in the red, white, and blue, so you just need a yard of fabric for the accents for the stars, and then you just do scrappy strips for the rest. So you could do them all in navy and do like a night sky, or I wanted to do this one more patriotic because you have also the option of adding a border to it, and then it's the perfect size for Quilts of Valor. And of course, this one is a little bit small for for the Quilts of Valor criteria, but of course, any kind of gifts for you know, military personnel, if you have just one for family, I think this is just an awesome, awesome quilt to have. All right, backing. Oh, yeah. I love this back for some reason, this fabric. I just thought it was cool, but have to have a little scrappiness going on. All right, how many more we got? Four more. Four more quilts. There's a drinking game going on, you guys. My son just walked in. All right, so the next one is made with 2.5-inch strips, and then you need just one accent fabric, which is the black. I carried it out to the border too. This one is called Honey. Honey. Made with kind of bee fabrics. It's Be Grateful that I use mostly for the fabrics, and then I used circle burst for the charcoal for the border and the accent. And there's two options to make this quilt in the book. You can do it really scrappy like this, or you can do it a more controlled colorway, and then it has much more of a, like a paddle wheel effect. What is it called? Helicopter propeller or something like that. Anyways, this is Honey. Of course, it's named after Mr. Honey, producer.
Sure.
So I loved piecing this one because the line came with this panel, and I thought it was perfect. So if you have panels laying around your house, which I do, and you sometimes have no idea what to do with them, you don't want to cut them up, put them on the back of a quilt and piece something fun around it. It's a really, really great use for them. All right. Great quilt. You guys are doing a great job. All right, so the next quilt is going to be another strip quilt. Cheers. This is Jackie. And I have to give a great shout out to Miss Amy, because if you see this in the book, you'll see a great, amazing, cute little bike photographed with it. And this is Amy's childhood bike. It's the cutest. This is the bike that I always wanted to have when I was a kid, and my mom and dad never got it for me. Banana seat bike. So I almost wanted to take it home, but I think it was a little too small for me. Okay, so this is Jackie. She's made with 2.5-inch strips and just a background. I used a canvas charcoal for this background, and most of the strips, all of the strips are from Stratosphere, an amazing kind of an ombre effect fabric that just makes them really fun. That can be, so one strip makes one block, so you could use whatever you got. Very pain-free to make because you square up all the parts of the block. Oh, and because you make strip sets and you have little leftovers from the strip set, so I took all of that and chopped it up and put it back together. So that one was fun to do. All right, we got a couple more. This next one is a mixture quilt, so it uses 2.5-inch strips and 5-inch squares. It's called Field of Flowers, and I used I had all of these kind of chartreuse strips, 2.5-inch strips, which were leftovers from my Lucy quilt. You know, those leftovers just keep going and become another quilt, right? If you remember to use them. And then it's 5-inch squares, and I use mostly Solana because they were so nice and fun and bright. And this background is a grunge. Cordite. We've got a fabric specialist in the house. Can you be every show and just tell me the fabric line names, because I'm really bad at that stuff? Okay, this is Cordite, is the grunge color. I love it because it has the light and the dark, kind of lots of action going on. Okay, is there anything fun on the back? Very much fun. Oh yeah, that one was fun. That one was lots of fun. So no yardage was harmed in the production of this because it was all already kind of chopped up. So that one was really fun. All right, so the last one we're going to show you, last but not least, is another 5-inch square. You might have noticed there's one quilt missing. It's Octavia, because she's hanging in the entry of our place, so I didn't want to take her down. But this is Wanda. Wanda's made with 5-inch squares and then background and just a sashing fabric, which is really fun to use something plaid or stripe or diagonal plaid, diagonal stripe, just for some action and movement. And this is going to be our first quilt along of the next year, starting January 12th. Amy, am I correct? Okay, you guys all know when we start. Okay, yeah, so this is going to be our next quilt along. On next show, Tipsy Tuesday show, and this next week, I'm going to talk a little bit about how your fabric selection, give you some suggestions and ideas to think about. And I think this one is just a, oh no, it was fun. Actually, this was leftover, a wide back leftover, and yeah, all kinds of leftovers. And guess what? I wrote on the label, I get bonus points for that, quilt. All right, that's awesome. So that is the whole book. This is the whole trunk show. And any questions, you guys? Nothing? See, I'm dependent now on him seeing all of your questions.
They're so excited.
They're excited, okay. Well, I think we're going to move into the next program. Just remember a little reminder of our gift away. So your donations get you all in a pot to be able to take one of my quilts home, one of the 4. So a link to it is in the description of the video, or just hop to my website, gquiltdesigns.com, and it'll be right there. Gudrun's QuiltAway 2020. And only $5 donation will get you in there. But I think it's time for some music, right?
I'm gonna stick around.
Stick around. We might be a little bit of a transition here, but stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll stay live and have some music going. So don't go anywhere. And remember, we're going to come back few minutes, and then we'll have some giveaways. So don't go anywhere.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never ever had before. Yeah. I gotta tell you right now, I really do believe, yeah. I said I really do believe, yeah. Hey, everybody out there. Hey, everybody out there. All right. How about we have a little music of Miss Etta James and a little bit more tonight as we're celebrating G and everything that's going on. We're going to do a little Etta James music for you. Is that all right? All right, all right. Now, y'all can get with it, okay? It's okay. So we're going to make some noise up in here. I don't want you be no slave. I don't want you work all day. But I want you to be true. And I just want to make love to you. Love to you. Oh, love to you. All I want to do is wash your clothes. I don't want to keep you indoors. There is nothing for me to do to keep me making love to you. Love to you. Oh, love you. And I can tell by the way you walk that walk, and I can hear by the way you talk that talk, and I can know by the way you treat your girl that I could give you all the loving in the whole wide world. All I want you to do is cook your bread just to make sure you're fed. I don't want you sad and blue, and I just want to make love to you, love to you. Oh, I want to make love to you. I want to introduce to the world Ryan. Come on, y'all. And I can tell by the way you walk that walk, and I can hear by the way you talk that talk, and I can know by the way you treat your girl that I can give you all in the whole wide world. All you to do is cook your bread just to make sure you will fed. I don't want you sad and blue, and I just want to make love to you. Love. I want to make love to you, yeah. I want to make love, oh yeah. I want to make love, yeah. Yeah, right. It's being the whole band. Usually Mr. Honeycakes, whatever they call him, Mr. Honeybee. He be having like 14 a piece band, and I'm kind of listening to the cues a little bit. But Ryan, I love it. I love what you did. You put in work, man. Thank you. That's my brother, Ryan Bynum, right here, y'all. All right. We're gonna play another Etta tune. This one is one of my very, very favorites. It's called Oh, and When He Comes, Damn Your Eyes. I can do what I want, I'm in complete control. That's what I tell myself. I got a mind of my own, I'll be alright alone. Don't need anybody else. I gave myself a good talking to. No more being a fool for you. But I see you and all I can remember how you make me wanna surrender. Damn your eyes for taking my breath away, making me wanna stay. Damn your eyes for getting my hopes up high, making me fall in love again. Oh, damn. It's always the same. You say that you'll change, somehow you never do. I believe all your lies. Look in your eyes, you make it all seem true. I guess I see what I want to see, or is it my heart just deceiving me? 'Cause with that look I know so well, fall completely under your spell. Damn your eyes for taking my breath away, making me wanna stay. Damn your eyes for getting my hopes up high, making me fall in love again. Oh, damn, yeah. Oh, oh, you keep completely deceiving me, making me see what I want to see. Damn your eyes, taking my breath away, but making me want to stay. Damn your eyes, babe, forgetting my hopes up high, for making me fall in love. Oh, your big brown eyes. Oh, now I'm gonna pretend like the band is here, okay, right? Band, break it down just a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, when I look into your eyes, when I hit me 2 times, band. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Oh, you make me, oh, you make me fall in love, fall in love, baby. Your big brown eyes, oh, yeah. Take it on out right. Love to fantasize. I do love the big bands, though. I really do. You got it all together over there, right? Loving it, loving it. Woo! Woo. So yeah, Miss Etta James, she influenced so many artists, and she loved and copied a lot of male vocalists. And one that she gave tribute to was Mr. Otis Redding. I want to do one by him, if that's all right. Her version. I've been loving you so many ways. I've been wanting you so many days. I can't get you out my true love is so hard to find. If you're thinking about leaving me, baby, give me one more day. Ow! One more day to do it to you. Ow! One more day, and I'd do anything or be anything that you want me to be. Hey, all right now, Daddy. Come on now, talk to me. Some nice quick fingers. You want, you can give it up right, give it up right. Yeah. Try anything that you want me to try. I can't forget your loving ways. You know why? Because true love is so hard to find. Oh, all I need is one more. One more day. All right. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Wasn't that awesome? I'm not going to talk too long because I want more of this. But I just wanted to remind everybody that of the Gudrun QuiltAway, my mission for my birthday is to raise funds for the homeless shelters in the Minneapolis area. And so you can all contribute and donate $5 by purchasing that on my website. And then you may be the lucky draw of getting one of my quilts. And I think it's time to introduce the second quilt that is going to be in the running. And this is the one that started us all. You know, of course, every birthday you reflect on the year before us. And of course, March hit when I was traveling about 3 weeks out of the month. And March hit and I was put in place, to say the least. Put in place and staying at home. So I had about 150 more days planned to be on the road for this whole year. And so what was I going to do? So I planned, since we already had the setup to do our live shows at home, I thought, you know what, I felt so bad for all those people that were planning on taking my classes on the road that they could not, and they possibly had their fabrics already ready and were going to hang out together. So I planned these all-day quilt-alongs. And the first quarantine quilt-along was our quilt Elvira. And I designed this quilt in a day, wrote the pattern and got it together for a full day quilt along because I really wanted the feeling of being in a class so that we all are working on the same quilt at the same time so we could get that sense of camaraderie even though we were all in our own sewing rooms all over the world. And so my vision for this was hopefully I would have people from all over, and we did. We had 16,000 people, quilters, working on this quilt that same day from 37 different countries. And that's what makes me proud. That's what makes me proud. And so we got to forget about whatever this pandemic did to our regular lives, and we got to just have fun. And so this is one of the quilts I made. This is my first, no, that was the one I did. No, that was my first Elvira. And so this will be one of the quilts that a lucky person that donates to our cause, to my causes, will be able to receive. It's a fun back too. It's a fun back. So let's show the quilt on the back. This one was done with red. It's called Just Red fabric line. Am I right? Just red. And of course, a little bit of Paris in the back, because everything is better with a little bit of Paris, isn't it? So, and then we're also going to have drawing. So we have our giveaway basket. Do we have it around? I forgot to grab it. Amy's running to get the basket. So there it is. Okay. Thank you. I think so. Yeah, maybe take my drink. All right, so we have just gathered a whole bunch of goodies. We have 4 baskets similar like this. So we have a winner. We're going to do 4 winners throughout the show tonight. And so this is, I don't even know, there's so much stuff in here. Lots of goodies. There's 10-inch squares, 5-inch squares. There's 2.5-inch strips. There's fat quarters, all kinds of fun stuff. So, do you have our first winner ready to roll out? We are just drawing from your comments. So the more you comment throughout the show, the better your chances, you guys. And we're both pulling from Facebook and YouTube, wherever you're watching. So, can I see it? Jonan? Is that it? Congrats! Yay! Woo! So we will get this out to you. It's her birthday! Oh my gosh, best. Sagittarius are the best. Congratulations and happy birthday, Joan. And we will get a hold of you or send us an email, and we'll make sure to get this out to you wherever you are in the world. And with that, I say cheers, and I don't have my cup anymore. Or do I have to say quilt? Quilt! Everybody drink! Cheers, and we'll bring Kathleen and Ryan back up here and have some more fun. Yee-hee!
This is a song about a blind gal. Something told me, yeah, something told me it was over, babe. When I saw you and that girl, y'all was sitting down talking. Something deep, oh, deep down in my soul said, go on ahead and cry, girl. When I saw you and that same girl, and y'all just walked on by me. Said I'd rather be a blind girl, yes I would. Oh, I would rather be a blind girl than to watch you walk away from me, baby. Don't leave me, don't go now. You see, 'cause I love you so much, hey, I love you so much that I don't wanna watch you, leave me, baby. No, baby. Hey, and another thing is, one more thing is, I just don't wanna be free. Hey, Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ladies out there in the world, do you know what I'm talking about? When you're loving on somebody and he don't wanna love you back, but still you're right there by his, I'm not gonna cuss on thing, but you're just crazy for this person. You just love him so much, and he just doesn't love you back. And honestly, it's time for you to open your eyes and fly away. Miss Etta James, she had the creativity to songwrite, and she's only really had her name on a few. This one, I'd Rather Go Blind, which we love to do when we do the Etta James Experience. She wrote, and actually she couldn't put her name on it. She had to use his name for reasons in life that, well, maybe I think the tax man was looking for her at the time. And he's the one that actually is still alive and collecting the money and the checks in the mail. Miss Etta James is her spirit, and her spirit is here, always in me and in this room right now. She was a blind girl. Hey, baby, I'd rather be a blind girl than to watch you walk away from me. Hey, baby, I'd rather be a blind girl. Yes, I would. To see you walk away, oh baby. Hey, I love you, and I don't want to watch you leave me, baby. Yeah. And I'd rather be. Hey, baby. I'd rather be a blind girl. Yes, I would. Song was written by Miss Etta James. Well, in the spirit of the holidays, especially as I'm looking at you two and you're lovely, I feel like we should bring the spirit of the holidays. What do you think? Into the room right now. And I want to do the version in the key of another wonderful, wonderful spirited and talented woman, Mahalia Jackson. I would like to do her version of Oh Holy Night. Is that all right with y'all? Is that all right? Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error upon you as he appeared, and the sunshine is a thing of hope. The weary world rejoices, for yonder a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees Christ was born. Oh, night, even night, oh, night, even. The weary world rejoices, for yonder is a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear. Can you hear the angels' voices? Oh, night, night, it is the night that Christ was born. Oh, night, oh, night divine. Those crusty, you know what? I've sung 5 times this year, right? I'm trying to get them cobwebs out. Trying to break it a little bit. Woo! Oh, night when Christ was born. Okay. I'm gonna play the other side real quick. There was this band, it was called, what I used to call TDK. It was the Kaj Orchestra. It was Mr. Honey Sir, met my brother Kaj, who had to put this band together. And we did this version of this song, and you'll know, it's about love, y'all. Oh, okay. Honey Sir. Funny Valentine, funny Valentine, funny Valentine, my funny Valentine, sweet comet Valentine, you make me smile with your heart. Your lips are lovable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of too sweet. Are you smart? Are you smart? Don't you dare change your hair for me. None of you care for me. Stay, little Valentine. Stay. Each day's Valentine. Hey. A funny Valentine. Snap your fingers. Funny Valentine. A funny Valentine. Now you get to listen to the best in the whole wide world, y'all. Piano teacher, but I've been running from him, you guys, because he literally hits me like this, like for real. When you hear the name, Ryan Bynum, yes. Don't you ever change your none of you care for me. Stay, little Valentine. Stay, little Valentine. Have you had anybody fall out in here yet, Gudrun? Have you had anybody fall out? Yeah, when y'all lock the doors, I know y'all be in here locking the doors. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Kathleen Johnson. Ryan Bynum. This is usually when the drummers just go, when the band is in here, when the band is here.
Kathleen, y'all.
Thank you. It's one that I said, you know, because when me and Ryan do our duets, he has like the greatest voice. Maybe he could take it out because it is definitely, he has the greatest voice too, and I wanted the whole world to know who this dude is. Right. This is your big, big day.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe helps thus makes the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loading lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is going to spy to see if reindeers really know how to fly. So I am offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Though it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Somebody look at your neighbor and tell them, Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you so much, y'all. Give it up for Kathleen Johnson one more time. Kathleen. All right. Happy birthday. Thank you.
What a great voice. Thank you so much, Ryan, for this. Skål, everybody. Skål. Quilt, for those of you that were watching earlier. All right, so I want to just pop in here for a quick second because we need to give them a little bit of a break. Aren't they phenomenal? They're phenomenal. If you would just be here live, they're just insane. I love it so much that I'm having my own birthday party. All right, so I wanted to talk about this third quilt that I'm giving away. And this is another iconic one that was a part of a quilt along, a full day quilt along. The one that we did this summer, the one that's hanging right behind us is Harmony, and I am giving away my second version of Harmony. This was a quilt along that the quilt was inspired by all the happenings, the social injustices that happened all around the country, but mainly started here in Minneapolis with the death of George Floyd. And I created the block of kind of symbolizing that we need to stick together. We need to all stick together, and nothing will be harmony, will not be harmony in our world until we see everybody equal. And so I did my one version, and then this version, well, I wanted to do a rainbow one because a little nod to our LBT, I can't even talk right now. I'm getting emotional, you guys. But our rainbow people, everybody, we're all the same, and so we all deserve equal justice and rights in our world. So this quilt is one of the ones that will be in the gift away. So to enter, please consider donating. To go to my website, gquiltdesigns.com, hit Gudrun's QuiltAway, $5 donation that will go straight to homeless shelters in the Minneapolis area. I have them listed on the site so you can check them out. Great causes that I've been supporting for years. And so this one has just a single fun back, a gorgeous one. A little piecing, but a gorgeous one, you guys. Yes, really pretty. I believe this was a moda fabric. Where's my specialist? It's gorgeous. It's just a field of flowers that you want to lay down and smell the roses. And that's what we all need to do every day. Smell the roses because we don't know what's coming tomorrow. So I'm celebrating tonight. I'm 35 again. Cheers. And we have another winner. Where's my piece of paper? Oh, we have another winner. So we have the gift basket I showed you earlier. Our second recipient of our grand gift basket is Patsy Wilkerson. We put it on the screen. Yay, Patsy! Congratulations. We will get a hold of you, and if you're excited, send us a little email with your contact information so we can get your prizes to you. Lots of fabric, lots of goodies, so we can keep sewing and keep being happy. All throughout however long time we need to be locked up. Or not. Still gonna keep sewing. Anyways, we're gonna keep singing and keep having fun. So I hope you're enjoying it. And again, we're gonna have more giveaways. So keep commenting, keep throwing those out there. And please give us a heart or a thumbs up. If you are on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our channel because we come to you twice a week, every week, most of the time, especially during lockdown. And if you're on Facebook, make sure you follow our pages, subscribe to our newsletter to keep in touch. We appreciate it. So everybody, again, let's have fun and bring back Kathleen and Ryan. Oops.
Y'all good out there? Y'all good out there in the world? Are you good? We thought about not doing this one, but you know what, hold up, right? I think so this is actually a song that made Ella a lot of money and put her on the map. And Ryan was saying, well, it's kind of hard to do. All this is very difficult to do when you're used to listening to this big, wonderful, beautiful production of live musicians that I was so blessed to have on the recording, which one of them was Ryan and my brother Kaj, who put this as a CD of songs that I will just carry around literally in my trunk for the rest of my life. This is timeless music, and I feel like you can do any song piano voice, any song piano voice. So let's just try. Let's see what they say with this one. You do the horn section and everything. All right, y'all. Yes. Section.
Let's do that again.
Thought you found a good girl, one to love you, give you the world. Now I found out that you've been misused. Talk to me. I know what to do. I want you to tell mama all about it. Tell mama what you need. Thank you. Tell mama what you want right now. and now make everything all right. That girl you had didn't have no sense. She wasn't worth all the time that you spent. She met another man, roll you outdoors. Now the same man, wear the clothes, won't you tell mama all about it? Tell mama what you need. Tell mama what you want, and I'll make everything all she would embarrass you anywhere. She would let you know that she did not care. Give me a chance, I've been begging you, and I just want to take care of you. I want you to tell mama all about it. Tell mama what you need. Oh, mom, tell her what you want now. Come on, tell it, tell it, tell it, tell it, tell her. All right, tell mom, I'm your mama, yeah. Tell your mama. Oh, yeah, say that right.
Trumpet.
We certainly have to play this song. This is the song that Miss Etta James got a lot upset when she looked up one day and this artist was singing her song for the president. It was Beyonce. Now, some of the young people think this was Beyonce's song, and Etta wants y'all to know that it was her, and she should have been there singing it. She got pretty upset. At last. At last. My love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Ooh, at last, the skies above are blue. My life was wrapped up in clover. The night that I looked at you, I found a dream that I can speak to. Real that I can call my own. I found a thrill, the rest of my cheeks. Thrill that I have never, ever known. Oh, you. Oh, baby, you smiled and oh, the spell was cast. Well, and here we are are in heaven, for you are mine. Trust in me and all that you do. Have the faith, baby, I have in you. Oh, in love, in love, in love, see us through. If you only trust in me,
Come on, do it like that.
I want a Sunday kind of love, a love to last past Saturday night, yeah. And I want to love first sight, y'all. I want a Sunday kind of love. I do my Sunday dreaming, and oh, my Sunday screaming. Every minute, every moment, every day. I'm hoping to discover a certain type of lover who would show me the way. I want to love it all as well, to keep me warm when Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays aren't fair. Oh, I want to love for all my life. I want a Sunday kind of love. I don't want a Monday, I don't want a Tuesday, I don't want a Wednesday. Sure enough, don't want Thursday and Friday and Saturday. I go out and I play. I want a Sunday, Sunday, kind of love. I'm feeling another. What about another holiday song? Should we do something? Any requests? Anything y'all want to hear? All right, not quite in the spirit yet. Let me think about what song. Holiday titles. Oh, what do I love? All right, we're gonna do one you know. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon burning mother and child. sleep in heavenly. We should just close our eyes and just listen to the beautiful sound of Ryan Bynum. I think we all should sing it together, the whole world. Here we go. Silent night, holy night, holy. Do the first verse, that's fine. All is right round the young virgin. Sleep in heavenly peace. I didn't mean to take it from you. I mean, I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's do that sleep in heavenly peace again. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly Halloween! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Where's the cake? Oh, we gotta sing happy birthday to G, y'all. This beautiful woman. Y'all ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Birthday, dear girl. Happy birthday to you. Safe.
Birthday to ya. Happy birthday, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Happy
Happy birthday to
You always have those two girls that come up on the stage. You two are the two girls that come up on the stage.
Yes, those two.
They knock the horns over. They knock the horns over, making all kind of commotion.
This happens in our kitchen too. Yeah, happens in our kitchen too. Everybody, Kayla and Svana, give them a good round of applause. All right, well, this has been actually the best birthday ever. Who knew? Who knew? So I want to finish it off with showing you guys the fourth quilt and encourage you. You can still go and donate to my homeless shelter causes on gquiltdesigns.com. $5 will get you a chance to win one of these quilts, and you don't have to rush and end it here. You can. We're going to leave it open until Tuesday. We will pull random winners for on Tuesday for a Tipsy Tuesday show, 7 p.m. Central, right where you're watching right here. And of course, this is only appropriate that our fourth quilt that you get to have a chance to own is the Hope quilt. So this was my second quilt along throughout the year, or throughout our quarantine, and inspired to bring hope, I sold the pattern for a donation again, and I was able to donate, we were able to donate $37,000 to amazing COVID causes back in May. It was May 3rd, I believe. Very, very proud of it. And it was all to people that were doing great things in our community, and just really entrepreneurial spirit, and just keeping hope alive. So I think it's great to end it with this, since we are, as a country, in a scary place, and entering the holidays, it's hard to not be able to be together in person. But here's the deal. We are right here. We're all together, right? Even though you're all in your own living rooms, and my heart is with you. I'm so thrilled to be able to spend my birthday with all of you, and all of you guys. So should we show them the back first before we do anything? It's just a fun back. I obviously had a lot of this fabric, because you saw that on the back of another quilt, didn't you? And we have another winner. Let's pull our gift. Last winner of the night is, drum roll please. Where's the drum? It's over here. My drummer is busy. And English. And congratulations, you have won a gift basket that we will get a hold of you and get that to you. Make sure you, if you're watching, send us an email and we'll get it all to you. But I really want to finish, I don't do this by myself. I don't stand here and with all the stuff, it doesn't happen by myself. Of course, most of it is because of Honey Producer, so can we all give him a good round of applause? And of course, this challenge of doing this here and doing it live and music and everything, that included a whole bunch of extra stuff, which I'm totally fine with because it sounded awesome, didn't it? So let's give a shout out to Mr. Brian Menke. And then, of course, things at GE don't happen automatically. I have some great people with me, and a lot of them are related to me. However, I have acquired some amazing people that do this with me every day, that are family. I think we all need to get up here. Yeah, because we're all here. Except, where's Nick? Nick and Andrew are not here. So, come on, Julie, Karen, Kara. Come on, Amy, come on.
Step on down.
Whole crew. This one is done.
I didn't do my makeup.
So, who didn't do their makeup? You didn't? So I thank everybody. I know you're at home in your living room, but can you please give a round of applause for my people? Half of them are related to me, but let me introduce them. So we have Julie. She is a gal of many talents, including making some honey for our drinks tonight. We have Kara, the amazing detail-oriented that pulls your orders. We have Svana. Oh yes, she is my mini-me. And she's back from college, and she'll finish her finals, and then she'll be folding her fabric. We have Gisli, my son as well, also cutting all your fabric. And we have Jay, family friend, that he packs your orders, and then he does a bunch of stuff on the computer stuff. We have Miss Gorgeous Kayla Johnson. She is the master of all the folding of the fabric and organizing all that. Very organized. Ms. Karn prints out all your orders, and she also does some amazing work on putting those bundles together. And we have Adam back there. Adam, hi, ever. Can you see him? Adam is also in college, so he's coming, whenever he can to work with us, but he was with us throughout all summer when we were all locked up in our house. And then Amy, come over here. Amy, nothing happens without Amy. Amy is the one that answers all your emails and does whatever I don't want to do. Yes, I do. And one more. Get over here. Yes. The one behind the camera.
Come on in. Big
Mr. Honey Producer. I'm going to take this off.
Hi, everybody.
So he, of course, does everything that I don't want to do, so
that you
can't live without them. And I can't do it. Yeah, absolutely not. So that is it for us tonight. I hope you had a great night. And like I said, you can still keep donating until Tuesday. I hope I see you Tuesday. It's going to be a fun show, and I'm going to give those quilts away for real live. So come watch me. And again, happy birthday to me. And we'll finish it off. Skull, everybody. Quilts, for those of you that were watching. I appreciate you all. Have a really great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Woohoo!